The consumption of fossil resources damages the environment, burdens social systems and future generations. Regulatory policy instruments could help to reduce consumption and generate higher utility from substitute technologies. Compolytics, as composite polymer and policy analytics, conducts holistic and model theoretical studies in this field, from which practical measures can be derived. Latest studies can make a further contribution to the state of research, and Compolytics now presents its newest peer-review paper under the following title: Welfare Effects from Eco-labeled Crude Oil Preserving Wood Polymer Composites. A comprehensive literature review and case study. This study reports about a model theoretical investigation of market effects from eco-labeled wood plastic composite goods. It critically discusses how eco-labeling in general should be applied to such sustainable products, in order to positively stimulate social welfare and reduce environmental damage from petroplastics. Get more information about the paper content from the abstract now. Wood plastics composites, known as WPC, represent a new generation of sustainable building materials. They contain up to 80% of renewable resources and comparatively less fossil-based plastics. Reportedly, WPC products preserve crude oil for upcoming generations. However, WPC suffers from a moderate consumer acceptance due to its plastics-like appearance and a lack of differentiation to low-price plastics. Obviously, WPC hardly takes advantage of its environmental opportunity. This paper examines to what extent WPC could benefit from an eco-label as a means of self-regulation, and how internalization acts in favor of society. An economic impact analysis is carried out, using basic knowledge from a comprehensive literature research about eco-labeling effects on market allocation and welfare. The current WPC market was subject of further investigations to find out whether a WPC eco-label has a welfare-increasing potential. The analysis revealed that labels are currently in use for differentiation among WPC products, which yields higher profits and thus reduces consumer surplus. From a social perspective, it would be more beneficial to employ such labels for better distinguishing between pure plastics and WPC. In such a case, a WPC eco-label would perfectly reduce externalities from crude oil plastics production. And this goes along with a growing demand for green plastics and higher willingness to pay of eco-aware consumers, which is beneficial for the development of a green building market. Finally, social welfare is most likely to be higher than without labeling, even if producer profit increased as well. Nevertheless, total welfare is expected to be maximal, but only if a public regulator prevents the industry from profit maximization, which, however, is not recommendable for the investment-intensive WPC branch. This article is published in the Elsevier Journal of Cleaner Production, Volume 188, July 2018. The author is Dr. Daniel Friedrich.